she notched up her incredible resemblance to her mother Lori Loughlin's Full House character last week when she dyed her brunette tresses red. And Olivia Jade showed off her glamorous new hair while highlighting her stellar figure in a crop top on Tuesday night as she arrived at Craig's in West Hollywood. The 22-year-old YouTuber light up the evening with her bright-colored ensemble as she arrived at the popular celebrity gathering spot. Olivia emphasized her fit arms and her flat tummy with her knit crop top, which had a halter collar and was decorated with zigzagging pastel stripes. She kept the spotlight on the muted colors with her high-waisted white slacks, and she complemented her top with a pair of pale pink heels with pointy toes. The beauty influencer accessorized with a thick green clutch decorated with large green beads, and she kept her phone at the ready in her other hand. Olivia showed off her lustrous reddened locks, which were parted just off-center and styled in thick waves draped dramatically over her shoulders. They framed her impeccably made-up face and a set of thick gold hoop earrings. Olivia recently launched a podcast called Conversation with Olivia, a show where she discussed online trolls. She pointed to the phenomenon of bullying as she stated, "I hope that one day our society starts to judge people based on personal experiences instead of this bandwagon bullying effect." Olivia added that 9 out of 10 times, there is an extremely insecure and sad person sitting behind the screen. Bullying is the most cowardly form of human interaction, ever. Speaking on the subject of online criticism, the star said, "I'd be a complete liar if I said negativity in comments don't hurt my feelings. I am a pretty sensitive human." And the star touched on themes of authenticity, acceptance, and vulnerability. She shared, "I want everyone listening to be able to resonate with the guest or even take some of the tools that I am being taught and apply them in their own lives," she said about her new endeavor. Many of the negative comments Olivia received were likely related to the criminal behavior of her parents Lori Loughlin and Olivia Giannulli. She has been vague about any knowledge she may have had of her parents' illegal activities as they tried to get her into the University of Southern California on the rowing team, despite her having no experience with the sport. In 2019, an insider claimed to Us Weekly that Olivia fully knew what her parents did to get her into USC. According to the source, the influencer simply didn't think there was anything wrong with it. They added that she didn't get into any other California schools. Elements of the charging documents against Olivia's parents also suggested she may have known about her parents' deceptions as they tried to get her into college. The documents include reference from her father to a meeting with Rick Singer, to whom he and Lori paid $500,000, that would have featured his daughters, according to Vanity Fair. However, it's not known if the meeting ever took place. Loughlin also CC'd Olivia on an email to one of the cooperating witnesses in the case, which mentioned her meddling guidance counselor and was requesting help in filling out the application, which Singer and his associates later took care of for Olivia. Despite the potential connections to the case, she was never charged with a crime. More than 50 people were eventually charged as part of the college admissions scandal investigation, which found that more than 30 people had paid over $25 million to Singer to inflate their children's exam scores and to bribe college admissions officials. Several high-profile individuals were wrapped up in the investigation, including Desperate Housewives star Felicity Huffman, who pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit mail fraud and honest service mail fraud and was sentenced for 14 days in prison. Lori was sentenced to 2 months in prison after she changed her plea to guilty for a single felony count of conspiracy to commit wire and mail fraud. Massimo pleaded guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to commit wire and mail fraud and honest services wire and mail fraud, which earned him 5 months in prison. He ended up getting a break when prison officials allowed him to finish the final 2 weeks of his sentence on house arrest.